雑談でもしようか。
Hello everybody, Rudy Foodie here, and I'm coming at you with a super on-time video to talk about Confluence of Nothingness RERUN. That kind of surprise dropped on Thursday. It dropped, what was it? The 19th? Am I good at days? Yeah, the 19th. There was no build up to this. I don't think anybody really knew this was going to happen, but it's here and we're pretty happy about it, sort of, but I mean, really it's just a good thing because with this rerun brings us Bismarck Zwei, who is one of the strongest battleships in the game. I know I get a lot of new players coming to the channel asking for tips and stuff, and if any of you are watching, I would really highly recommend to try to get Bismarck Zwei during the duration of this rerun. So if you look at the banner, with all the reruns they've been doing the past couple years, they gave us rerun tickets, which means that you get free pulls. You don't get to spend any, or you don't have to spend any cubes or coins for as long as you got build tickets, which are up here. And you get these just from playing the event, playing the game. You'll get more as you push through more event stages. But of course, if you're very early in the game, you could be kind of limited. But yeah, Bismarck Zwei has a UR pity, so you are guaranteed her after 200 pulls. And yes, each individual ticket just counts as one pull, so keep that in mind. And yeah, really gotta recommend getting her. It's been 2 years since this event initially launched with which blew my mind. I think 2 years ago is when I started to like casually make Azulane videos. I didn't really make them as regularly as I do now. So it's really kind of surreal that we're getting a rerun of an event that far back. But also, if you're new, keep that in mind. Events typically don't have reruns until like a year and a half, 2 years out, that kind of time range. So keep that in mind. So I don't think Bismarck Zwei will be put into the promo pool until probably next year. I remember this year they added a couple more into the promo pool of UR. If you go here at the UR exchange to get a view choices, I believe this year, yeah, they've added quite a few, as you can see here. So we'll probably get Zwei maybe next year at the start of 2026. So you'll have a few months, but really got to emphasize getting her as soon as possible will be the best. She is very strong. And let's see some pulls as like a little extra treat since we're here. Let's see, do we get the Bismarck Zwei? Are we gonna luck out or get anybody off the banner? Bismarck Zwei is like the main attraction of this banner, and all the other ships though, not bad. Actually, I don't even really know if there's much utility in much of these other ship girls other than Regensburg. I think Regensburg is pretty good. But other than that, Bismarck Zwei, main event for sure. Want to get her. Do your event stuff, which if we're going to take a quick look at the event stages, they're kind of sorted out this way. It's kind of weird. As you can see, I did not finish the 6th hard mode stage. I don't know. Sometimes I could get really lazy and I'm like, I don't really want to play. I could be a badass lane YouTuber sometimes, but yeah, this is how it looks on the hard mode. On normal mode, it just is like T4, T3, but on hard mode, it would say H, T4, H, T5, stuff like that. So that's how you know after you beat the 6th one, and then you have access to the special stage, which you want to do at least once a day if you are capable of doing so. Otherwise, just push as far as you can and grind the stages that you feasibly can. Luckily, as far as the shop goes, the event shop, I would really prioritize using your event currency just to get more build tickets to possibly get Zwei. And if you get Zwei before the event ends, you know, then yeah, you can spend it on U556 or Cog Chips or the blueprints, which are the two things I always prioritize when it comes to event shops, other than a special equipment or a unit for the event. But yeah. And you know, this is kind of hard because June has been a pretty big month for Azulane, and it continues to be a really big month. They also have previewed the brand new I Am Blood event. I believe that's going to drop at the end of this event. Not a UI event, thank goodness, but they do have some really cool looking ships. I really like the way they look. But I'll probably do a separate video covering that a bit in the future. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, so we had the Lions event just kind of end in the beginning of the month, and then the BlackRock Shooter collab event ended just as the maintenance for this event started. But that event, thankfully, we didn't really have to spend any cubes or many resources to get the units in there, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, so we have this is supposed to be our recovery period where we're not supposed to spend any cubes, but just use the rerun tickets and build up our cube count, because if you've been keeping up with my previous videos, my cube count kind of hurt. But I was able to recover it a little bit because I realized I didn't really collect the rewards from this stuff. This new beginner guide of sorts where they give you some tips on like mechanics of the game. And I just been playing the game for a while, so I completed them. So I just collected a bunch of rewards, and some of them are cubes. So I kind of lucked out. But okay, that's going to be it for this video. Bismarck Zwei, really try to get her if you don't have her yet. But also, yeah, keep in mind, there's a new event coming right after this. So you got to do some judgment upon yourself. Do you really want to go in to like dig into your cube count a little bit after a UI event? Or do you just want to use this period just to purely save your cubes? I kind of lean on, if you don't have Zwei yet, it's probably worth it to spend the extra cubes on Zwei. All right, really appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you vibe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, take care.